Alright, so we're going to start upstairs in the hallway. We will just head, probably see this wall, would be good to see. It's your entrance to the guest bathroom. A lot of your wires are up there. Looks like a lot of the wires that go up right off that. Okay. So now I'm going to head into the master bedroom. You can see there's no wires on that wall. And then there's no wires in this corner until you get to here. And there you can kind of see where that's coming in at. And your switch there. And we will go over to the closet. Obviously nothing around in here. But you do have a lot of wires in this corner that are coming up out of that fuse box in the garage. Everything kind of runs along that top. There's your light that's going to be there. Next we'll go into the master bathroom. Obviously nothing electrical on this side. Still have that outlet on the other side there. That's not going to show up in here. And you got a lot of wires on this wall. Going up. And there's going to be your wire coming down. And your other wire for your lights. Here's should be a loud outlet. Might as well take a look at your tub. I don't think you need it for anything, but there it is. Come out. Head into the guest bathroom. Nothing on this side. Backs to a closet, so you're good. There's your fan. You got some wires in that wall. There should be your wire for your light coming out right there. And we're going to come into this room. You got your closet. There's your outlet. down here and then runs up from there. There's your wiring. Your crawl space is going to be right there. There's a wire that runs right over to the fan area. And we'll go into this last upstairs bedroom. There's the outlet. Wires on that side of the stud. That's going to actually go down into the kitchen. Even though you're seeing it here, that's where those are going. And then I think here's your, give you a reference, there's your window, and then there's your 220, that's going to go for the stove. And that just kind of carries over. Okay, there's your other side of the window. There's where the cable used to be, probably been moved, and then that's the end. And you're not seeing any wires any over here by this closet. There's your big 3-gang box. There's your switch for the hallway up here. I think we already showed you this. It's interesting, the wire for that actually runs down and over. They have metal plates here, so you're not going to run into them, but that's what that is. And that goes up there. Over to your door, your switch. I'm sorry. Can't see anything because of the light. Okay, now we're down the main level. There's your stairway going down. There's your box. There's the light for the hallway in the basement. The wire's gonna go down and up. Get a good feel for the lighting or the wiring here. Coming in through the pantry, goes upstairs. There's a lot of your plumbing is coming in through this area. Really important to know, there's your water lines, so you don't want to put a lot of pipes or nails into those walls. And that's going to be your coat closet on that side and pantry on this side, so definitely need to know where that's at. This is an outlet. Goes up there. Here is more of your wiring or your plumbing. And I'm in that closet, the hall closet, right as you go out the garage. There's also some wiring in there as well. Much wiring up above. That's going to go to your guest bathroom upstairs. You've got a main wire right here. I'm in the guest bathroom downstairs now. Obviously there's your outlet. That's going to be by your sink in your guest bathroom. Should be your light wire coming in right there. Your fan. The fan wire runs right along, obviously down to your switch here. Your exterior, this is interesting, your exterior light goes right through that wall and out there. To the right side of your sliding glass door, there's your outlet. Comes down. You can see your wiring in the ceiling of the dining room. There's the side window. And the outlet. So the reality is, between your two windows in here, no wires. Okay, and even to this side, you don't have any wires right in there. There's the back side of your box of your for your water line. See which stud that the stove tees off of. That should be, that's the wiring for your air conditioner going out to the back. Or to the side. There's another kitchen outlet. Goes upstairs. That one tees off over here. There's your phone. You're seeing some wires here. There's your switch box, and you've got wires on both sides of the studs going up here. And there's your edge going into the living room. There's your outlet. Should be by your sink for your disposal down there, dishwasher, and another outlet. Your island. There's your outlet. And that just runs straight down, and so does that one. Go into the living room. There's your outlet. Top. There you can see your wiring for your fan. Up there. Now if this does you any good, but I'll kind of show you the wires plumbing coming from your garage. That's your master bath. Up above there.